Hello, this is Antonio Bruni with Michaels and Booth, and I'm here to talk to you today about Social Security disability frequently asked questions. There's information you need to know about Social Security disability cases. These are questions that we get all the time, and so we just wanted to take a moment and discuss them with you so you would be enlightened on the topics. So we'll start with first one. How do I know when I need to hire a Social Security disability attorney? Obviously, this is one of the first conversations I have with people. And generally speaking, when you need to hire an attorney is before you start the process of applying for Social Security disability. I talk to people all the time that come in before they've even stopped working, while they're just exploring their options. And honestly, that's the best time to do it. If you have a medical condition that's already affecting your ability to work, if you're missing time, if you know that at some point that this is going to affect you, that it could knock you out of work, if you're in the position where that's foreseeable. A lot of times there's an accident, it's a severe accident, you get in a car wreck or something, and you just don't see it coming. But if you see it coming, talk to an attorney, talk to them early so that they can start to work out a plan so you know what to expect. You can start to prepare for it. So you can't really speak to an attorney too soon, but once you've made the decision that it's time to apply for disability, that's when you need to be going to talk to an attorney. Here at Michaels and Booth, we can do the application for you. I highly recommend letting an attorney do the application for you if at all possible. An attorney cannot do an SSI application, and you can look at some of our other blogs for the difference between SSI and SSDI. SSDI applications can be done online, and I would highly recommend allowing us to do that application for you. There's a lot of nuanced terms and trick questions in there that it's just best to have an attorney with you when you're filling that out. So when is it best to hire an attorney? As quickly as possible. It's always best to get an attorney involved as quickly as possible. There's a lot of red tape, and it's let us deal with it. That's what we're good at. So how much is that going to cost me? Really, the way attorneys get paid, and it's set by statute, it's standard across all attorneys and even non-attorney representatives, is it's contingency, which means if we don't get you anything, it doesn't cost you anything. An attorney can work your case for dozens of hours, and if you don't get disability, you don't get a bill at the end. So that means contingency. So if you don't get any benefits, it doesn't cost you anything. If you do get benefits, the way attorneys get paid is 25% of your back benefit. So if it takes you, let's say it takes Social Security 12 months to figure it out, and it takes you 12 months to pay you, the attorney would get 3 months, you would get 9 months of that first check, your back paycheck. And your attorney's fee cannot be more than $6,000. So it's the lower of 3 months or 25% of back pay, or $6,000, whichever is smaller. 25% of your first check, your back paycheck, or $6,000, the smaller of the two. Social Security will withhold that. So once your attorney lets Social Security know that he's representing you, he or she is representing you, Social Security will withhold 25% of that first check and send it to your attorney, send 75% to you. Social Security will not withhold costs. So usually your attorney will be pulling medical records from, if you've been to the hospital, they'll pull hospital records, and those records cost money, 25 cents to $1 a page. So your attorney will send you a ledger showing where that money went, how much the costs were, and you would be asked to reimburse those costs out of your portion, your 75% that you get. So Social Security will withhold the 25%, but will not withhold the costs, and you would be responsible for that. This is another big question that comes up all the time. What if I can't afford doctor's bills and other bills during the case? And it's something that's been addressed in some of the other blogs. As far as doctor bills go, there's a lot of free clinics, especially if you're in our area, the Escambia-Santa Rosa County area. The Escambia Community Clinic is a great resource. There's a lot of clinics, and this is another reason to talk to an attorney as quickly as possible. The attorneys will know where the free and low-cost clinics are in the area, but you're going to have to go to a doctor. There's no what's called letters of protection, so That's where the doctor will just agree to be paid afterwards if you win. Those are available in motor vehicle accidents. They're not available in Social Security. So you're going to have to come out of pocket for your medical expenses, or you're going to have to find a free or low-cost clinic. As far as other bills, you're allowed to work when you're applying and receiving disability. The amount you can earn is limited. It's approximately $250 a week gross. So you can work a little bit part-time to help you with bills during the case. And like I said, there's another one of these webcasts that's more detailed on it. But you can work a little bit to help pay bills. But for the most part, you're going to be responsible for paying the bills, both doctor bills and your personal bills, while you're waiting for a decision from the judge. And speaking of a decision from the judge, so how long will it take to get a decision? This is really one of the big problems with Social Security. From when you apply to when you see a judge an administrative law judge, a Social Security judge, is anywhere from 24 to 30 months in our district. Longer in other districts, slightly shorter in other districts, but national average right around 2 years before you see the judge. During that time period, you have to keep going to the doctor. You got to keep paying your bills. So it's difficult, but you're looking at an average wait time of 24 to 30 months before you get a decision. Fortunately, silver lining to that dark cloud is the benefits usually show up about a month after the decision is made. So once the judge approves your benefits, the benefits start to flow almost immediately. And that's nice. One of the things that gets confusing is when the benefits start, and a lot of people think that the waiting period starts when they get that judge's order. It starts back when you applied. So your benefits will start immediately. There is a 5-month waiting period on cash benefits, but if you've waited 30 months to get to hearing, that your waiting period is already 25 months past, so your benefits will start immediately. If you've waited 25 or 30 months, your Medicare will start immediately. There's a 24-month waiting period on Medicare for your health insurance. But if you've waited 24 or 30 months to hearing, you've already waited. You're past your waiting period. So silver lining, it does take a long time to get to the hearing. It takes a long time to get a decision. But usually by the time that decision is made, your waiting periods are gone and your benefits will start immediately. So if you have any other questions, we are always available for a free, no-obligation consultation. My name is Antonio Bruni. I'm happy to talk to you. Give me a call. We'll talk anytime. You'll have a great day.